Okay, I think I'm just gonna make it like a thing every 2 years to post something that breaks the internet and then nobody knows who I am and then it just comes back again. My story. How I got involved with Turning Point, how I started working for them, how I ended up as a donor relations officer. 2021, I was a freshman at Louisiana State University, making my way on campus. Saw a table with conservative material on it. Brilliant. Went to a meeting, loved it. Went to a conference in Panama City Beach, Florida. That was the first time I saw Charlie Kirk live. Absolutely loved it. Knew I wanted to be involved. Went completely in. Ended up starting to work for them part-time on campus as a campus coordinator, which isn't even a thing anymore. Basically, me just signing up students, going out and tabling every week and getting students involved. Outside of that, I also got really heavily involved with state policy. I was working on bills, I was writing bills, testifying on bills, getting them passed, getting them killed. One of my testimonies ended up going viral. Turning Point picked it up and said, "We think you're great. Want to go to Israel?" Yeah, I want to go to Israel. So I packed up my stuff, went to Israel for 10 days in the summer of 22, applied for a full-time job, interviewed in Israel, got the job, came back, basically immediately started working as a high school field representative for Turning Point USA in the Bayou region. For about 2 years, I worked on that and did all kinds of stuff in between. I ran for state rep, did all kinds of other crazy stuff, and then ended up making the decision to leave. After leadership started doing all kinds of crazy stuff, I was not interested. Well, word got out that I would be leaving. And I got dragged right back in. Some wonderful people within the organization, and that was not sarcasm, by the way, they are incredible, decided that I would be a really good donor relations officer, working with donors, fundraising, building those relationships for Turning Point. Great. I packed up all of my stuff and moved to the other side of the country, left everybody and everything I knew in Louisiana, and I was left up to the people who I was referring to in the last video, in my first video. And I will not be naming names, I will not be getting into specifics. I will say as much as I can without putting myself, my family, and my property in any sort of danger of anything. It was about a year of doing that and going through the motions of whatever it was that I was being put through in that position, and ended up leaving. I made amazing memories and amazing friends, but I would say there are some changes that I would have made. If anything, my faith grew 10 million times stronger from that situation. I got baptized this past February. I love the Lord more than anything. I was not a Christian when I got involved with Turning Point USA and am one of the strongest Christians you will probably ever meet now. What a journey it has been, and it all started with Charlie. I am eternally grateful for that man. I'll do anything and say anything that I can to let people know that he was amazing at what he did. But yeah, ultimately, be safe and give your life to the Lord. Bye.